Okay, we're here with Councilman John Mariol, Ward 7, City of Canton, Democrat. John, there's an election that took place almost 2 weeks ago tomorrow. In terms of endorsement, you were on the wrong side of that election.
I still think I ended up endorsing the candidate that lost, but I still stand by that endorsement.
Oh, you do? Okay. And of course, you also were part of the 7 council persons that were part of the protest
Yes.
of the mayor-elect being certified as an independent. Reading other media and some of the council people I've talked to, I have a sense that at least there are some council persons who are taking a skeptical look at the new leadership. Is that a fair assessment, do you think?
You know, I think it's too early to tell. We're maybe a week and a half out from the election, so I still think, everybody's just kind of gathering their thoughts, and I don't think anyone's jumping to judgment too soon. But from everything that I know from my colleagues, we all want the same thing. We want to see the city in a better shape than it is now. I thought Mayor Healy did a good job at getting us a lot of accomplishments, moving us in the right direction. Unfortunately, the voters decided that his time was up, and now we have a new mayor. And I think that as long as Mr. Bernabei, continues the trend of moving the can forward and doing the things that we need to do in the city, I think he's going to have a lot of willing partners in that down here.
Well, you in particular, as a council person, have really been at the forefront of moving Canton forward in terms of some new ideas and concepts, and maybe Councilman Mack is with you on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Councilman Fisher, Councilman Morris. Have you been in touch with the mayor-elect at all?
Yeah, we had dinner, very good dinner.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Or
we just we chit-chatted, talked about different visions for the city, different things I've been working on, his experiences at the county. Very productive, enjoyable dinner. I wouldn't say that I knew Tom very well. I knew of him, obviously, but I found him to be a really nice guy, and I think his heart's in the right place. I think he wants to move the city in the right direction. But I will say that the same thing with the mayor. There's going to be things that we agree on and things that we disagree on, and I'm not afraid to vote no if I disagree on something. So we'll focus on the things we agree on. We'll disagree on the things that we don't see eye to eye, and hopefully we'll continue down the path of seeing the city get better.
you say we, were there other council persons in that meeting?
Yes, Member Mack met with them also.
Okay, and anybody else?
Member Morris.
Morris, okay. And so was that meeting initiated by the 3 of you or by the mayor-elect?
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I got
you just were there.
You want to have some dinner and talk to Tom? And I said, yeah, why not?
Okay, one final question.
Yeah.
There's been some discussion in the media about a strong council, a form of government in Canton. Do you subscribe to that?
I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and it basically, this comes from my grandfather. And maybe I'm biased because I'm part of the legislative body, but when you appropriate money and you control the purse strings, you tend to be a little bit stronger. And we can fund things, we can defund things. There are clear initiatives, at least from my perspective. The rental or the landlord registration fee, Market Square, downtown development, the stormwater utility, making sure our fire and safety, fire and police forces are adequately staffed. Those priorities don't change with a new mayor coming in. We allocate funds. And a good example of this is with the paving in the capital budget. It was clear we needed more paving. We did what we needed to do internally with amendments. We worked with the administration, but we made it very clear that our priority 2 years ago over the next 2 years is to increase paving, and we did that. That's going to be the same thing moving forward. We're up for re-election every 2 years, so we hear on a regular basis, we're the front line, and I think Member Moore's touched on this, we're the kind of the front line defense when it comes to the citizens. We hear their complaints, their concerns at neighborhood meetings every 2 years when we run for re-election. So when it comes time to set the policy that we know that our constituents want, a lot of times that's coming from down here, paired with the part that we fund these policies. I think it is definitely a strong council weak mayor form. That doesn't mean that we don't work with the administration. I think we showed that, and you've documented this very well. We've had disagreements with Mayor Healy, and I suspect we'll have disagreements with Mayor Bernabei. But we're going to be a great partner on things that we agree on, and as long as everything is moving the city in the right direction, we're going to be able-bodied and helping with that.
Okay, thank you.